Abusuafo Cheddar is under fire Nana Kwame Bediako leader of the new force. Na ne nyina ne say 25th no or the video bi beto social media ne so na or kasafa youth a omoko protest ya police for achi omodi ebi no akogina court a te say ya remand for 2 weeks. Na Cheddar kasa no mu no ensem bi okeka ye no youth ne say omone ne ya adwen a enye entwasum kra ensem no okeka de entwasum. Na oma fire Cheddar to the extent say Cheddar hu ye no eja eba no so na no odin enti no or the second video aba yanko hwe first video no esi a ne ato aso ko second video no ncheche mu ode bae ye ba mecheche ne mu kakran so ayeden a kirew yen hwe videos no.
Well, first of all, let me use this to correct the situation right now about my last video that I issued about not supporting violence. And I still stand on that, and I mean that. Now, why don't I support the youth for protesting? It's because I want peace in the country. If the youth of this country and the people of this nation have held it down for 32 years to 40 years of understanding politics and whatever encumbrances, crisis, issues that it brings, and they've managed to survive, then why would they want to use violence now to send a message and say that they've had enough? Well, let me tell you people something that you might not know. All of these protests and demonstrations that has happened in this country in the past year or two were organized by one of the duopoly. It's the same politicians. And I said it. I'm not going to mention names, but you know that Jolobi and Fix the Country was fixed by one of the existing parties. We cannot do this to ourselves and destroy our own country because of a politician's personal interest or a party's interest. Please, Ghana, do your research. The people in front of all these demonstrations, some of them have treason charges. Ask, find out who sponsored them for the mobilizations and all the things that happen. Do your research. This is not about Galamsey. This is about a political interest.
Enti wey any first video a Nana Kwame Bediako de beto social media enkofo a blasting na wey na ndra around 10 p.m. ho no no or the new video asan den aba beto social media no so yen hwe second video no.
Dear Ghana, my name is Nana Kwame Bediako. And this very moment, I want you to understand, I don't have a problem with anyone having a demonstration. It happens in any country. But I don't stand behind a sponsored violent demonstration. That is what I am saying. You just witnessed me against the discriminatory ballot in the EC. And of course, you know, I've also stood by you and supported you when you had your peaceful protest, the youth. I issued a statement encouraging you about you taking the bold step and demonstrating your courage. I was out of the country. In the 3 days you were there, every day I sent you food and I sent you water. But that's because you were doing something peaceful and you wanted your voice to be heard. So I stood behind you. Let's use this opportunity to express the deepest regrets and pain that I have for those who have been arrested over this and those who have even hurt themselves. There are a lot of innocent people who have been arrested. And there are also people who were part of the demonstration who were violent that have been arrested. My point is, after 48 hours, none of these people have been freed. What does that tell us as Ghanaians? The law for our judiciary system, for our legislation that we're supposed to practice with our democratic constitution is not working. And I'd like to ask a question. Where are the peace council? Where are the opinion leaders? The Christian organization, the bishops, even the sitting government and those in power? What are you saying about this? Illegal mining in our country has destroyed all our water bodies and now it's affecting the land. I am not the one responsible for it. It's the same politicians who are convincing people to do what they're doing that is not right. Let's think about it properly, Ghanaians. And this goes to the youth especially. Who is supposed to be responsible for this water bodies being destroyed? And who has the power to restrict people from destroying our country? And who are the same people? Who has got people wearing these red t-shirts all the time, coming on this road and causing this demonstration that is becoming violent? Corruption is going on in every balloting space and polling centers you're going to find. I stand for the youth of this country, and I want fairness and justice. I want jobs to be created in all the 16 regions, so there's economy across board of this country. I want to say that our government is becoming an anarchy. The constitution is democratic, but the practice of the government is undemocratic. Let's think about it. It's 2 months to vote, and all of a sudden, all of these demonstrations and everything is coming out. After all the 12 years, we did not solve it. Now, and I'm the one that is supposed to be painted black for the youth, just because they know that the youth stand for me and I stand for the youth. Of course, it's a generational thing, and we have woken up because we want change. The duopoly, let's vote them out. I want to tell you that your thumb is more powerful than the street where you're standing breaking woods and setting fire into clothes and into things. Your thumb can speak much better for you. You are powerful with your thumb. And over the years, the same politicians who are paying for sponsored violent protests are paying for people's thumb so they can vote for them. And now look at how our country has turned out. I am not going to be blamed for it. I am doing what I have to do with the youth of this country to be able to change the situation that we're facing. But I'm urging the youth of this country, let's use our thumb and demonstrate on the paper. The time has come. Let's vote them out.
Kasemu no ochra political parties ni bi a ochra chese eye opposition fo no etan akire a chese omo na omo hye eye omo party nkrofo no ekọ protest hono na omo ede eye basabasa ye ekoso na enye 2 months a adu yi a ye ba beto aba no na omo betimi dia stop Galamsey na emumu no ukokromoti a ode bekwakoto aba eye 2 months ye di anim no eno na betimi a kire se Galamsey ne ye betimi stop na say yentimi en stop no na oni cheda eye adwen ana oni ne enye adwen abusia wo so betimi leave comment comment section ho message so be like video we now be share ma foforo so enye bia hwese won subscribe to yen channel na higher gossip 247 na wa subscribe ya upload new video bia obenya notification say ya upload latest video na wa ba be share